Whether you are watching this video because our Amazon FBA and FBM review brought you here, or you are new to our channel and want to learn more about selling on Amazon, welcome! I am Catalina Natasha from AMZ Advisers, and in this video, I'll be talking about all things related to Amazon business models and the things you must consider for your sales strategy. So before you start thinking about which fulfillment method to use, here's a list of business models for you to choose from: private label, wholesale retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, drop shipping, and handmade. Let's start with the first one. Being a private label means you have your own brand. Therefore, you have full knowledge of your products. One of the things you must consider is the marketplace you're going to launch in. Get to know it. What are the habits of the Mexican marketplace? The Australian? The Indian one? For example, if you choose to sell in the US, fast shipping is expected. Therefore, FBA would seem really convenient. FBM would work for smaller places like the United Kingdom because pressure on timely deliveries is not as strong as the American one. Your choice should also depend on the size and weight of your product because bigger and heavier packages involve higher fees that can negatively affect your margin. If you are a business that sells in bulk, you might need to consider which option is best for you, FBA or FBM. This is due to the large quantities you, as a seller, might be moving around the country, if not the world. The single units you might be selling from the large purchases you make. Buy at low prices, sell for higher. One thing to consider is that if the products you're selling are also distributed by others, then you're competing with the same type of product for the buy box. In the end, what's recommended is look at what your competition is doing and consider the fees. Maybe FBM is better for a wholesaler because FBA might take a larger piece of the margin. Arbitrage is when you purchase products from other retail sites at discounted prices and then resell them at a higher price. In this case, on Amazon. It is cheap, low risk, and a quick way to get into selling, but because it depends on other retailers to provide the products, growing your business might be limited. It might seem profitable at first glance due to the low costs, but it might be a challenge to keep the business growing in the long run. Dropshipping is a business model in which you, as a seller, accept buying orders but don't keep any goods in stock. How does that even work? The seller, in this case the dropshipper, gets the client's orders and then purchases it from a third party. The third party, which can be a manufacturer, wholesaler, or retailer, then sends or ships the item directly to the buyer. In other words, the dropshipper is the bridge between buyer and product. This model is a supply chain, and there's usually no risks to it, since it lowers costs of starting business and maintaining it. You don't need a specific location. You can offer a wider selection of products, and there's no inventory to manage, but it does have its downsides. You depend on suppliers, therefore issues tend to be avoided. Customer experience is out of your hands. Shipping complexities, lack of inventory control, and reduced profit margin. If you want to start selling on Amazon just like the other categories, the first step is to create a selling account. Did you know that Amazon has an artisan community? And you can join it by accessing Amazon Handmade. Once you're there, all you need to do is fill out the information needed, get approved, and start creating your first handmade listing. What is very important to keep in mind as an artisan is that Amazon sells products that have UPC barcodes, which are widely used to track and distinguish them from the rest, and this applies to everything. So if your product doesn't naturally have one, you need to create one on Amazon and therefore label it. In this category, FBM is highly recommended. You can join the community platform by searching for sell.amazon.com/programs/handmade. I hope this information helps your decision making. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to learn more about how to grow your e-commerce business. I will see you in the next video.